Alright, I'm making a bonus video today because Mojang just released a new experimental snapshot to test the new terrain in Minecraft 1.18. They've expanded the world height, the world depth, they've changed generation completely, and it looks amazing. There's so much to dive into, but let's talk about first, the new snowy mountains and the biomes surrounding them. To make a long story short, they want to make sure that mountains aren't gonna look really weirdly tall compared to the rest of Minecraft. So they made Minecraft have these beautiful slopes going up hills, peaks, valleys, just make things look smoother and more just different. Like, look at this snowy mountain. We have these peaks, like the giant tall parts of the mountain. But we also have these flowering meadows, which look absolutely beautiful. Look at just this amazing hillside. Oh my, like, look, oh, I fell. But like, seriously, imagine living in this meadow here on the side of a mountain. Like, look at this area. It's so beautiful. This is an amazing addition. Now, if I can find some, they also added a growth section where it's almost like giant spruce trees growing on the side of the mountain. I wonder if it's not just spruce trees, because there's trees here, but it's kind of in the meadow. Oh my god. Well, on to another thing they added. They added cave biomes. So here's a giant dripstone pillar here in this dripstone cave, and look how far down it goes. Oh my goodness. And speaking of terrain generation, they've also changed how caves generate. So they added 3 new kinds of caves. One of them is a noodle cave. Another is a spaghetti cave. Those are kind of how they sound. They're like long, stringy, like spiraling caves. Then they also added cheese caves. Think of Swiss cheese. They're very big, but there's like holes in them leading to other places, kind of like this. I'm not exactly positive, but I think it's like this. How it's like a giant room, but there's little holes going down into here and to other places. That's how I interpret it. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, Mojang. And yeah, as I kind of mentioned earlier, you can find all the cave biomes down here. Right now, we only have lush and dripstone, but in the future, we'll have even the deep dark down here. But let's head back up to the mountains and talk more about those, because that's what I'm most excited for. So all biomes now are going to have this natural variation of the terrain, where it's not just going to be, you know, a certain height, like plains are down here, swamps are down here, mesas are up here. It's going to be very random. And as I've kind of insinuated already, it's going to flow with the rest of the terrain. And oh my goodness, what is this? Little bit of a water issue here, but I will note this is an experimental snapshot, okay? This is not a finished product, so there'll be more optimization, there'll be more changes. Don't judge it too quickly if you see some issues like that. We are on Y130 right now, and there's still all this terrain, a ruined portal. This is incredible. Down here's a jungle. Let's see how the jungle looks now. Look at this, how it cascades up the mountain into the snow. That actually looks so sick. And whoa, look at this. Oh my goodness. And under the jungle, we have a lush cave. Dude, this is insane. The fact that cave biomes can generate underneath other biomes just like that is incredible. Like, imagine you're in survival, just wading through the jungle, and you just stumble upon these giant clay deposits and drip leaves. Like, how cool would that be? And we got the glowberries down here, once again exposed to the jungle. This is incredible. I don't want to just be super positive because they wanted like real feedback, but so far I'm blown away with this. If I do want to give some constructive criticism, I will say be careful, Mojang, with the performance. What is that up there? Oh, it's a village. That's really cool up here. Wow, look at that. That's so sick. What I was saying, be careful with the FPS performance because I'm getting a lot of lag right now. Now, I know this is an experimental snapshot, but in general, I hope this isn't gonna make worlds very laggier because, I mean, that would be awful. But for the look of things, it looks absolutely incredible. It's beautiful. I can't wait to explore and build here. Like, even right here in this little lake area, if I built a little, like, dock village here with all these trees around me, mountains, this would be the coolest place ever to live. And this is just, like, one random spot in the whole world. Now, going back underground, they also mentioned they were adding ore veins. But not just normal ore veins, but, like, really large ore veins, like hundreds of blocks across. So if I can find some of that, that'd be very cool to look at. I have not found one yet, but they're just like these giant, like spiraling, twisting, just veins of ore that go for lots of blocks, and they even have some ore blocks in it, like raw ore blocks, not just the ores themselves. Here's something you don't see every day, a hilly desert going like up a mountainside. That is amazing. Time for the good old-fashioned Mojang lag test. keep me non-laggy. You know what? That was not that laggy. Good job, Mojang. And I love the way they did these like underground cave entrances where you can basically get into a cave at so many different areas, and there's terracotta down here. Whoa. So yeah, that was the experimental 1.18 terrain snapshot. I really like what they did. I hope they continue to build on this and optimize it further, but overall, I am blown away. I think it's going to be an amazing change to the game. But that being said, I got other videos to record, so I'm gonna leave. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll talk to you guys next time. So until then, goodbye.